Hey, it's Angie with News OK. I'm here at the state capitol where Governor Fallin just gave her third State of the State address. And I'm here with Michael McNutt, who is the Capitol reporter for the Oklahoman and NewsOK.com. Tell us about some of the keynotes, the key points that she addressed today.
Well, Angie, I think the big item, of course, is lowering the state personal income tax. You know, there's a lot of talk last year. We heard several proposals. The governor herself had a plan last year. They were kind of complicated, and they were asking for deep cuts. This plan that the governor came out announced today is a 1/4% reduction in the top personal income tax rate. The top personal income tax rate now is 5.25%. She's proposing dropping it 1/4% to 5%, and it's just a straight cut, and that would be made up by revenue. There's no requirement that tax cuts or any deductions be reduced to make this work. So it's a real simple cut it and make revenues pay for it. The first fiscal year, which is a half of a calendar year, would be cost about $40 million. For a full year, about $110 million.
Okay, wow. Any surprises with that?
No, she had said all along that she wanted to have a straight income tax cut, and she said it would be below 1%. And basically today we're hearing it officially it's a 1/4% cut.
And then tell us about the Capitol. Obviously, our beautiful Capitol has a few problems. It may need a little bit of a facelift. Tell us what's happening there.
Yeah, many problems. Of course, anyone who comes to the Capitol, they come on the south side of the steps. They'll see the yellow barricades. They'll see you have to walk under a piece of scaffolding. That's there to prevent any type of exterior limestone from falling down and possibly hitting someone. No one has been instructed so far, but it's been up for about 18 months. There's been some talk about how much it will cost, $160 million to repair and renovate the entire 6-story structure. It's 100 years old. The governor's saying, look, she's proposing $10 million to come out. There's been talk about a bond issue. A bond issue last year in the House got creamed, only got 15 votes, 77 against it. The House has said we're not too supportive of a bond issue. So the governor said we've got $170 million of new money for the upcoming fiscal year that starts July 1st. Let's use $10 million of that, $8 million to fix the exterior, that limestone that's falling down, and $2 million to do a study. Let's see what's wrong. We know the plumbing's bad, the electrical wiring's bad. Let's get a study and then point out the deficiencies and then how best to repair it and how long.
Okay. And then tell us about communities, local communities around Oklahoma and public schools. What did she address with that?
A couple of things. In communities, she's supporting efforts to give communities local control over tobacco use in public places like city halls, libraries, not private places. There's been efforts the past couple of years to do that. The tobacco lobby's been successful in killing those. The governor's coming out and saying tobacco is the #1 killer in the state, kills about 6,000 people a year that could be avoided. So she's backing that legislation. Public schools, she's proposing $13.5 million for the upcoming fiscal year to pay for these different changes, reforms, if you will, that the legislators have passed over the past several years, such as requiring third graders to read at third grade level, end of school exams. They've all passed those, but not provided any money. So she's saying, let's go $13.5 million to pay for those changes so that they can actually be implemented.
Wow.
So we'll see what the legislature meet. They meet now through the end of May. We'll see what they respond.
Yes. Now, as you can tell here at the Capitol, lots of activity going on. There's always a lot going on here at the Capitol. So fixing up the Capitol and helping communities around the state, they're all very important issues. Michael McNutt obviously will have a full report in the Oklahoman and on NewsOK.com. He keeps you up to date all the time. Check out NewsOK.com and the politics page for that. And then also we will have the full State of the State address from Governor Mary Fallin. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, David.